Next, I would like to request our esteemed chief guest, Shri Patil Yogesh Ashok Rao, to address the gathering with his inspiring words.
Good morning, all. Respected Director, sir. Respected all the faculties of these prestigious institutions. Respected parents who are sitting in Kalidas Auditorium. And I can see in front of me all these young minds whose eyes are beaming with dreams, whose heart, it has courage, and mind with a determination, who are going to embark on this new journey. In this prestigious institution, which is one of the historic monuments of our country, this institution has pioneered in making innovation, research, and development for the growth of our great nation. So let me first congratulate all of you who are sitting here and enjoying this moment. First come first. Thank you. So I'll be taking 10 to 15 minutes. I'll not take much of your time. I'll speak in Hindi and English. So I think all of you must be on Instagram, and you must have already uploaded a photo in front of the main gate or a reel entering in the institution with a different background music or something like that. So that part is complete. And before starting, let me bring my cheat habit from engineering. Right. So, Director Sir asked me 2 days back, Yogesh, we would like to have you as our chief guest to interact with these young students who are going to embark on this new journey. So I was thinking, and Sir said to me that it should be a motivational speech. But this hard work, determination, self-discipline, consistency, commitment, all these words, you know, these are common words, and all of you are here. It is a proof that you have followed all these words, right? You are staring at the screen for a long time in your JEE preparation. You are aloof from all of your friends. You are aloof from all the family functions, and studied for a long time in the last 2 years. And finally, you are here, sitting in your dream institute. So you know all these hard works and everything. So I'm not going to speak about it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share you my journey. So Sir said to me that we have a teacher and student relationship. I'm a mechanical engineering graduate from College of Engineering, Pune, from Maharashtra, which is another historic institute of our country. So, like you, many of you must be poster boys and girls in your hometown, right? बड़ा-बड़ा poster लगा होगा, जहाँ पे आपका photo है, हर institute आपका photo लगाया होगा, right? You must be heroes or demigods in your own villages or your own hometowns. And this ज्ञान which I was supposed to give, actually 2 महीने से आप ही लोग आपके siblings, आपके relatives, जो relatives कभी आज तक बात नहीं किए, but the moment you stepped into IIT, like ये हमारा बेटा है, ये हमारा बेटा है. And you know, those who scored like exceptional rank and they will go on going interview. मैंने उसको बचपन में बोला था, बेटे ये जो तू कार से खेल रहा है ना, that means you can become engineer, right? So they'll make up such stories and they will take all the credit for your hard work, right? So ये ज्ञान जो hard work का है, you must be giving to all your siblings, your relatives, and every one of them. So I'll share you a bit of my story. Like you, I was also a poster boy. I was second in my home district. I was second in my home district and graduated with flying and scored very good marks. And with flying colors, I was in this institute. Today, when I was coming from my residence, it was raining heavily. And somehow the nostalgia hit me that like 12 years back, even I was going in this first year. And initially, I had this electronics and telecommunication branch. So that was the branch I got initially. Because I gave importance to college, I wanted that college. But I was like, okay, I want to switch to mechanical. Because mechanical, which I always loved. So I inquired in the college and they said to me, yes, Yogesh, you can switch to mechanical. The only criteria is you have to score pointer like 9.4 CGPA, 9.5 CGPA. So I was like very committed, self-determined. And I was like, abhi 9 point score karna hai. There is no distraction. I'll be focusing in library. Actually, I went to library for first 7 days, regular basis. And one day, miraculously, there was one vacancy. And I switched to mechanical, and all my determination evaporated. So I was like, now let's enjoy college life. So आपके सभी के parents बोले होंगे, all the teachers कि बेटा 12th तक पढ़ो, उसके बाद जिंदगी तुम्हारी set है, go to a good college, and your life is set. But you will gradually realize, from 29th onwards, when you will go to your classes, that was a myth, and you are living in a bubble, because you will see the 12th and engineering is big step up. It is a big step up. But like you guys, I was also naive, and I believed my teachers. After all, teachers, they are also gods, and I thought that, okay, my teacher said that after 12th I should enjoy, and I enjoyed. I really enjoyed. I was living in Pune. So I was going to the metro city for the first time. I come from a village of Nanded district of Maharashtra. It is a corner village having population of 2,000. I did my 10th standard in my own village. I did my 12th standard in my own village. I studied till 10th standard in vernacular Marathi medium. Right? Now going to Pune, it was a huge step up for me. So I was like, let's enjoy. And all of you know Ganesh festival is a big festival in Maharashtra. So around the August time, when I entered in college in July, August time Ganesh festival was there, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It came at a cost. In my first semester exam, my pointer dipped. And like all of you must be aiming, and my aim, remember, right? I aimed for 9 pointer. My pointer was like 7.6. 7.6. My father is a teacher. Many of you must be having your father must be teacher. Teacher लोग बहुत danger होते हैं. Okay. So my father was unhappy. My father was unhappy. But more than him, I would say, I was unhappy with myself. I thought that I could do better. I could do better. And then I formulated a strategy. So director sir will excuse me. There will be few things. I'll all follow the decorum, but I'll give them some tips. So teachers, if they do not hear it, it will be good for these younger siblings. So I devised a strategy. I used to approach each and every subject very strategically. So from second semester onwards, I used to score, okay, this is easy subject for me. Okay, what I need to do, I need to focus more on this. I'll bring 10 pointer in this, right? So I used to get that. And the much more which are difficult ones, I used to develop good relation with teachers. So I used to develop good relation with teachers. They have 20 marks. Never forget. So never forget that they have 20 marks, which are very, very important. So, I used to sit especially for those subjects where I was lacking, I used to sit on front bench. I used to answer every question. And even if I didn't have a doubt, I used to make sure that every 3 to 4 days, especially before exams, I used to go and meet, Madam, ma'am, there was a subject called a theory of machine. So Professor Bhavikatti was there. Madam, I was having this, how this gear design can be done and something like that. And Madam used to explain me for half an hour. Until that time, I used to make a very good relation with her. And mind you, in all such subjects, I received 20 out of 20. Okay, so this is the trick. So these are some cheat codes, okay? These are some cheat codes which I used to do, but I really loved thermodynamics. Sir is there, sir can relate with me, heat transfer, thermodynamics. These were some of, like, I had automobile and I had great passion with them. But there were subjects like fluid mechanics, I really hated it. You will see that why I am saying that. Fluid mechanics, I really hated it, okay? So, because it was tricky for me, okay? But, when I progressed throughout the college, first year, so I didn't tell you, first year, in my second semester, I scored 8.79 CGPA. And consistently from that point, I never scored below 8.5. My CG after 4 years was 8.62. So it was a decent CG, I would guess, after my crash down in my first semester, because you will realize that pointer in first semester, it matters. It will help you to boost your CG. So when I was progressing through college, all of us, have fears. Fears of failure, fears of peer pressure. Director, sir, let's put your hands together and congratulate our dear director, sir, for introducing us to this Setu platform. Sir, this is really a wonderful initiative. And as you are trying to take this platform to all the institutions in our country, definitely I'm sure that all these institutions, they'll follow your footmarks and they will adopt this approach. So when I was, there was a peer pressure, there were expectations, your own expectation. Achha, by the way, I heard that, last 3 days I was in campus. Okay, I was in campus and I heard that many students, अच्छा ये branch का placement कितना है जाता है, कितने लाख का पैकेज मिलेगा मुझे, ओके यहाँ इस ब्रांच से हमें 1 करोड़ का पैकेज मिला है, ओके दिस internship I'll be doing. My dear friends, I still remember when I entered my college, I was focusing on खाना कहाँ अच्छा मिलता है, which sports I am going to play, and where I am going to roam in the city. That was this thing. I never cared about initially, I never cared about I never cared about placement initially. Okay, so they started, these expectations are there, and there are again, your own expectations are there. Definitely, you have cracked this JEE, you have done excellent work there. That does not mean that you will continue to just be a bookworm and just completely immersed in book. There is a much more life in the campus. There is much more life in the campus where you can enjoy different festivals. They have mentioned, whether it is Kshitij, whether it is Shaurya, whether it is Ilu. I was there for both the Ilus. I came there, I watched it. It was really, really wonderful. So these expectations are there. And along with that, you have to manage this study-life balance. But then there are two, again, a difficult set of expectation. One, जिन्होंने बोला था यही हमारा बेटा है जिसने IIT क्रैक किया है, वो लोग आपके बेटा अभी तुम IIT में गए हो, तुम्हारा लाइफ तो सेट है, कहाँ कितने करोड़ का पैकेज मिल रहा है, वो लोग एक रहेंगे. And of course, in Kalidas auditorium, there are parents sitting. Please never use कि शर्मा जी के बेटे को इतना पैकेज मिला था. So let's go beyond that. Let's go beyond that कि कितना पैकेज मिला था. But in the present world, what I would focus is on gaining the skills, because each and every day you are more aware to it that technology is changing exponentially. We never know that we guys are sitting here today. After 4 years, we never know what kind of technology tools we'll be having with us. So yes, So pointer CGPA is important. I'm not saying that CGPA is not important. Definitely it is important. Definitely you should focus on your curriculum. But the way I loved it, there were subjects which I really loved going to those classes, and there were subjects where I hated. Okay, so that is a path of life. You will feel at times, okay, I am not making any progress. There will be days you will feel very, very distressed. You will feel that nothing is going, this life is not worth living. But giving up was never an option for me. After that, I studied for IAS. So that I'll come to later, that I'll not speak much. But when I was preparing for an IAS exam also, right, 15 lakh people, they appear for prelims exam, and only 800 to 900 people, they make it to the final list, and out of that 180 people, they become IAS. Right? So there was a huge uncertainty. I graduated in 2017. I gave my first attempt in 2018. I secured All India rank 231 in my very first attempt. I was selected in IPS. Again, father being teacher, unko laga ke IAS. Story is not closed here. I had promised my father, I'll become an IAS officer, okay? So my father said, "Arey, tumne to bola tha tum IAS banoge." And I really wanted it, because I really wanted to serve in IAS. It was not like pressure from my father. So I appeared again. In successive attempt, I cleared again with All India rank 63, and I joined Indian Administrative Service. So it was not about that. Definitely I had bad days. I would say not bad days, bad weeks where I didn't feel like to study. But I continued. The way you guys did in your JEE exam, definitely there were bad days, bad weeks, but you continued. And this excellent platform which is there, that platform is there, but I'll focus much more which is there this campus has to offer, because I am witness to this campus since last 1.5 years. I am in Kharagpur since last 20 odd months, and IIT has been more generous to me. I use Gyan Ghosh athletic track, आप लोगों ने देखा होगा. So I was regular there. I used Gymkhana. I used Tata Steel Stadium. We came there, we played cricket a lot of time, we played football a lot of time. And you guys don't know, right? You guys have a campus with 60-kilometer road. And with pride, I can say that I have traveled on all those 60 kilometers because I did marathon practice here. I ran marathon of 25 kilometers in Calcutta. For that, I was practicing here. So each and every part of campus, I have explored. This is a wonderful campus where you will get an opportunity to explore yourself, to build friendship, bonds, which are going to be lifelong. Right? So these events which like these Kshitij, whether it is Shaurya, whether it is Kshitij, whether it is Spring Fest, here you will make real friendships. Here you will connect with people. And those people who are sitting with you, you never know. These guys can be your co-founders with you or in your startup tomorrow. These guys can be administrative leaders, politicians, and actors. You never know. Like IIT Kharagpur itself has a huge base in diverse field. So definitely, you need to build those friendships. Coming to the next part, when I was talking about fears of examination. So examination may, all these next 3 months, the campus will be all buzz with all these activities. But just 10 days before end semester exam, you will see pin drop silence. And there will be one person who will be God. Like our time, it was there. It was a Xerox machine guy. Our time, that guy was a God. He knew more than any other student. Sir, आपको मैकेनिक्स पढ़ना है, ये नोट्स है, ये सर आपके बैचमेट ने दिए, these notes are good. सर ये टीचर्स के नोट्स, हाँ सर मैंने टीचर से बात किया था, उन्होंने नोट्स दिए हैं, यही वाले क्वेश्चंस आएंगे. That guy was demigod in our college, and we used to like worship him. We used to worship him, and he used to be very helpful. Those late night preparations I can never forget. In our college, they used to serve midnight breakfast because all of us were studying. So I don't know whether we enjoyed studying much or that late night snacks much. So we really enjoyed that time. Again, approach these subjects very carefully. Which are the subjects, which is your strength, where you are lacking, you must, the way director said, you must question. You must study with your friends. It is not about competition anymore. When you are competing in your JEE, it is more about collaboration. You should collaborate with your peers. So, and you will find a range of professor. I'll just share one. I would not take name because this is on YouTube. We had one professor. He was a mechanics professor in our first year. So we used to say, sir, that kinematics topic is remaining, sir. He used to say, we will see that in next lecture. In next lecture, we used to remind him, sir, kinematics topic is remaining. We have seen that in last lecture. So we had this teacher also, and we had a professor emeritus. He was 75 years old. I proudly take his name, Professor Domkundwar. I still remember that he never cared about attendance. He was purely into teaching, and he really cared whether students are learning or not. There was one incident that we had gone on picnic and we did the mass bunk. He came. He did not see any person. He was so dedicated to his job. He used the blackboard. He wrote everything what he wanted to teach, and he went back. He waited for half an hour. No one showed up, and that is the kind of dedication all the teachers in IIT Kharagpur, they have. So definitely, you will get the best of knowledge, but use that knowledge in society, in development of society, development of our country, and development of this civilization. Starting from, Director Sir was mentioning climate change. Whether it is climate change or whether it is clean energy, whether it is AI or whether it is infrastructure, we are nation builders. You guys are going to be nation builders and foundational pillars of our country, because we have entered the Amrit Kal. We will be, and you guys will be in your late 30s when 2047, we will be achieving our 100 years. 100 years of independence. So this is a huge opportunity for all of you to give your best, learn the best, and fear not for any challenge you will be facing in this institution. Because it was not only, it is never about those grades. It is also about the personality development. The kind of confidence I am carrying today, I owe it a lot to my alma mater. It has really helped me to gain that confidence. And with that confidence, I had joined this service. And when I had joined this service, you know, all of us talk about hard work and the kind of stress which you are having. Imagine the stress when I had, when as my first assignment here, I conducted Lok Sabha election in 2083 odd booths. Do you know the population of my subdivision? My population of my subdivision is 32 lakh. There are 10 blocks, 8 assembly constituencies. There are 2083 booths. Like taking the personnel there, our election machinery there, our election, those who conduct elections, security forces, managing the election peacefully, it was a mammoth task. But that, you know, when you are confident, the personality development, the sheer confidence which you have, you manage these things. The second assignment was delivering the services at the doorsteps of the people, which is a flagship scheme of Government of West Bengal, Duare Sarkar. In the span of 2 months, we reached to approximately 9 lakh people, delivering every type of services. You must have heard about caste certificates, various social service schemes. They have local grievances that we want this 100-meter road. We used to hear them and we used to solve them. So that we did in the 2 months span of time with the help of technology, with the help of this teamwork, right? So you need to learn these skills which are going to be helpful much more than anything. The bonds which you develop, this is your chosen family. You have chose this institution. So this is your chosen family, your family away from your home, your support system. So gel with them, always be with them. And you know, you never know. Kharagpur has given many people who have excelled in this field, and many people found themselves here, what I want to become. And there is no great example than Mahendra Singh Dhoni. You know, right? He used to work as a TC here in Kharagpur. He found himself that this is not what I want to become. I want to become the cricketer. Like he was a cricketer, but I want to leave everything and focus on my cricket. And what he did wonders for us. 2007 T20 World Cup, 2011 cricket ODI World Cup, 2013 Champions Trophy, and many more milestones, right? So just wonder if he had continued in that job. So your package, your initial salary, your CGPA, you will not remember after a long point of time. But you will remember the decisions which you made here, life choices which you made here, friends you had here, and the memories you made here. So, my dear friends, I wish you all the best. And Kharagpur is an amazing place. All of you must be complaining that there is no urban life outside, and you are not supposed to have urban life. Okay, campus itself is like much more than sufficient to have a good life. And if you are roaming outside of campus, we have watch on you, right? Okay, we have watch over you. We have all these police personnel. The moment you step out of the college, we have police personnel. So if you are doing anything on the bridge, we have police personnel. You will realize that later. The professors are, they are laughing. That means they know it, and we have caught many people there. So be very, very confident. Have a good time here. I am absolutely sure this institution, under the visionary leadership of our director sir, the head of departments, deans, and all the faculties here, mentors here, they are going to help you to shape the future which will help this great nation. And again, I'm really thankful to the director sir for giving me this wonderful opportunity to address them on such an august occasion. So all the best to all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening the audience. Now,